morning, good evening to everyone attending this Civil 20 Summit, Technology and Security for One World. As with any auspicious event here in India, we will start with a short prayer.
Welcome everyone.
Okay. Okay.
All being here. Beautiful city of Coimbatore, India. It is my pleasure to open the summit, which brings together experts.
Our lives, our societies, the economies, and political systems. While these developments bring new opportunities, they also raise new challenges, including cybersecurity threats, disinformation campaigns, misuse of personal data, and misuse of artificial intelligence and other technologies. Therefore, it is crucial that we engage in open, constructive, and forward-looking discussions to address these challenges and ensure that technology serves the common good. And this summit provides a valuable platform for such discussions. With that, I'd like to request my colleague, the International Coordinator for the Civil 20 Technology, Security, Transparency Group, Ms. Alison Richards, to kindly introduce our keynote speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Krishnashri. So I'm very, very pleased to be with you today. And we have an honorable guest. So I have the pleasure of introducing him today. Mr. Nguyen Antoine is co-founder and director of the Michael Dukakis Institute for Leadership and Innovation, and co-founder and CEO of the Boston Global Forum. For his AI World Society initiative and the concepts of an AI government he developed, Vietnam National Television named him Person of the Year 2018. Tuan is the co-founder, CEO, editor-in-chief of VietnamNet, Vietnam's preeminent online newspaper. He was founder and CEO of Vask Software and Media Company and VietNet, the first internet service provider in Vietnam. The government of Vietnam named Tuan as one of the nation's 10 most outstanding young talents in 1996. Tuan is co-author of The Social Contract for the AI Age, the editor of the book Remaking the World Toward an Age of Global Enlightenment, co-founder of the AIWS City. He also created Cybersecurity Day, produced the BGF G7 Summit Initiative, and co-authored the Ethics Code of Conduct for Cyber Peace and Security. In November of 2017, Tuan and Governor Michael Dukakis founded AI World Society Initiative. And they have also done a number of concepts for an AI government. He's also created the World Leader in AI World Society Award and the AI World Society Distinguished Lecturer. So Tuan is a very esteemed speaker. We're very, very pleased to have you with us today, Tuan. And without any further ado, I'll pass it over to you. Thank you.
Are you hear me? Hello? Are you hear me?
Om Amriteshware Namaha. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the C20 Summit on Technology and Security for One World. As is auspicious with any event done in India, we'd like to start with a prayer.
You hear me? Krishna here. Krishna here.
Welcome, everyone.
Yes, you hear me?
So it's my pleasure to open this summit, which brings together experts, policymakers, civil society organizations, and other stakeholders to discuss the pressing issues at the intersection of technology, security, and transparency. As we all know, technology is rapidly transforming our lives, our societies, economies, and political systems. While these developments bring new opportunities, they also raise new challenges, including cybersecurity threats, disinformation campaigns, the misuse of personal data, and also the decision making through AI systems. Therefore, it is crucial that we engage in open, constructive, and forward-looking discussions to address these challenges and ensure that the technology serves the common good. And this summit provides valuable platform for such discussions. I'm confident that these insights and recommendations that emerge from our discussions will contribute to a more secure, transparent, and equitable digital future. Now, I'd like to request Ms. Alison Richards, the International Coordinator for the Civil 20 Technology, Security, and Transparency Group, to kindly introduce our keynote speaker.
Thank you very much, Dr. Krishnashi. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Nguyen Antoine, who is co-founder and director of the Michael Dukakis Institute for Leadership and Innovation, and co-founder and CEO of the Boston Global Forum. For his AI World Society initiative and the concepts of AI government he developed, Vietnam National Television named him Person of the Year 2018. He is the founder and CEO, editor-in-chief of VietnamNet, Vietnam's preeminent online newspaper. Tuan was the founder and CEO of VASC Software and Media Company and VietNet, the first internet service provider in Vietnam. The government of Vietnam named Tuan one of the nation's 10 most outstanding young talents in 1996. Tuan is co-author of The Social Contract for the AI Age, the editor of the book Remaking the World Toward an Age of Global Enlightenment, co-founder of the AIWS City. He also created Global Cybersecurity Day, produced the BGF G7 Summit Initiative, and co-authored the Ethics Code of Conduct for Cyber Peace and Security. In November of 2017, Tuan and Governor Michael Dukakis founded AI World Society Initiative, and they also announced the concepts of AI government. In 2018, Tuan created the World Leader in AI World Society Award and the AI World Society Distinguished Lecture, and became co-author of AI World Society Ethics and Practices Index. So Tuan, he is a very esteemed guest, and we were introduced to him by Mr. Damodaran, and we're very, very happy that you're with us today to inaugurate our new summit. So we really appreciate your presence here. So without further ado, we'll hand it off to you.
Thank you so much. Dear Professor Krishnasir Achutan and Alison Richards and our dear distinguished guests, I'm very honored today to address you as the C20 Technology and Security for One World Summit in G20 C20 India 2023. I'm sorry I cannot come in person, but I think that in spirit and I dedicated with this group, and not only today, and we discussed last month, and we together at Harvard Faculty Club, April 26 already. And today I'm very honored to brief and to present some, I think, that is initiative, framework, and action. And I present and send you official remarks already. And I don't want to read again, but this is official remarks I would like to read today and to present today. And I think you have a document and deliver for people. So I only present keynote and ideas and focus on how we can work and action, because we need to action. And our topic is a global enlightenment community from words to action, the urgency for governmental and civic action. I think we are faced, and today people talk very much about ChatGPT, about AI threat and dangerous. And Boston Global Forum, we also very much engaged with this issue from November 13, 2022, when ChatGPT officially announced. We connect with them, and we try to see two faces, and good and bad. And we immediately organized a city conference, that a high-level conference, start from February 28, and recently that we finished conference, that is 26th of April at Harvard Faculty Club. We attract and invite distinguished leaders in the world and distinguished thinkers from Harvard University, MIT, Stanford, and also Silicon Valley people, innovators, to discuss. And we are very honored to have Professor Krishnasir Achutan join and as speaker on a conference, special conference, 26th of April, recently. And talk about that to see that we very connect and engage and do with hot issue, an important issue for the world, for humanity today. And not only today, Boston Global Forum, we do and recognize and aware this important issue from 2017. And we immediately set up initiative AI Society. Governor Michael Dukakis and I and our Boston Global Forum leaders, we found and announced and start AI Society. And from 2017, and we have an attract and very thankful and delighted to have distinguished leaders, thinkers in the world join with us to build 7-layer model for AI society. As in my remark, I talked already, I don't want to tell very much about that. We have concept, we face with challenge, we face with threat and danger. And many people predict, focus, but we think the better we shape future, we create future with our concept, good concept to manage, to governance, bad things. So by that way, AIWS came, and nearly 6 years already, and I think fruitful. And 2018, we do with G7 Summit in Canada to announce G7 Summit, G7 Summit initiative in Canada. That is the fundamental model of AIWS 7 model, a 7 layers model. And 2019, we contribute for G7 Summit in France by BGF G7 Summit, AIWS G7 Summit initiative in 2019 with the concept AI government, AI citizen, and AI governance. At that time, we already introduce about concept for governance, AI governance already. And special we do with United Nations in later 2019 to found United Nations Centennial Initiative. Yeah. And this is my friend, very dear friend. As a Thai, he is a chief of the United Nations Economic Impact, Mr. Ramu Damodaran. And he Boston Global Forum co-chair for the United Nations Centennial Initiative. Yeah, that is something to know that is we do very early. And now we don't surprise with booming, but we need to action. And also the social contract for the IH is a very important part of AI society. That is the fundamental for value standards. And we announce already and do with distinguished leaders as former President Vidyapeetham, former Prime Minister Zlatko Lagumziza, and of course our leaders, Boston Global Forum, Governor Michael Dukakis, and Harvard professor, MIT professor, as Alexander Dependland, and also we have honored contributor as the Vincent Father Internet, and he is also special arrest this event. So yes, we have already. This is a fundamental standard for framework. We will discuss and to act for next back in this my arrest. So for one of very important of AIWS is the economy, because one society and digital AI data, we need a new model, new model economy. People talk very much about that is the challenge and economies and labors for AI. So we propose new model for economy, and very important. We will discuss a very good opportunity for us to do together. This is each citizen will become creator and innovator, because with internet, with online, mobile, and data, every people, if we help them, they can become innovator, can create their job and their life, and very independent. And also we have data economy. This is a very important foundation for global enlightenment economy. And as you can see, Professor Alexander Dependland from MIT, he is one of the key founder for data economy. He joined and is one of the thinker for global enlightenment economy. And for not only in one country, global enlightenment economy, we need to make that is in global connection. And I will present in the next slide to how we can do for it and how we can make different and impact and very helpful to improve the world today for global, for citizens, for our people, to make our value and maintain our value. That's very important, very significant concept, that is data economy. And all of them we introduce in the book, Remaking the World Toward an Age of Global Enlightenment. This book contributed by very distinguished leaders and thinkers as President Ursula von der Leyen of European Commission. And when Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, he was alive, and he contributed back, and many leaders another and thinkers, Professor Chonai, father of soft power at Harvard, and also father of Internet Vincent Joy, and contribute some chapters. I think this is we can see this is a very important framework, and we will present, and we announced on 26th of April already. And we do for global enlightenment economy, we connect that very important country as the US, Japan, India, Europe is key pillars for this economy. And we need to compete to make very advantage, and as a winner is our citizen, not for some corporation, not for some government. That is the citizen, our people. We are happy and can have a much better life with data economy, with global enlightenment economy. So we create new model, global enlightenment mountain, that is new Silicon Valley, and we connect all stakeholders for innovation and technology and policy and market and investment. And India is very important for this model. And of course, as my remark, I write and present very detailed. India is a G20 is host country, and also now is the number 1 in population and very high intellectual. And I really admire and respect Indian people and my friends. And also, my friend Damodaran present me a painting with his dream. That is every people, poor people in rural area can enjoy and have ability, have opportunity in the age of global enlightenment and AIWS. So that global enlightenment economy is a model for the fundamental economy for this dream. And of course, we set up global enlightenment community, connect distinguished leaders, thinkers, and innovators, artists, writers, every people in the world have that inspired and dedicated to the ideas the United Nations Centennial Initiative as to build the age of global enlightenment, to build AI society. Yeah. So global enlightenment community and global enlightenment mountain is what announced in at Harvard Faculty Club 26th of April already. And easy to find out that in website of Boston Global Forum. And next framework and next PowerPoint I present here, that is a framework for AI global governance, AI assistant, and ChatGPT. So in social contract for GIH, we recognize AI assistance is a center of power. We can see in the world, we have some center powers, government, business sector, individual, and civil society. And now we can see that is one very important center of humanity, power in the world. That is AI assistance, and ChatGPT is example. It is the realized concept of social contract for DIH. And so now how we can manage, how we can governance and control betting for that, and also how we continue to support for innovation. Because AI is very important for innovation economy, for data economy. So how we continue. That is the framework we announced, that is for global governance in AI. And we have two parts, is the short-term and long-term. Today, we focus on action, and we don't want to present and introduce very much about that framework and concept principle, because of framework and principle and concept is exactly from social contract for the IH, from the book Remaking the World Towards an Age Global Enlightenment already. So we think the action is very important, and we have two parts. The first part, that is the dialogue and coordinate with government, with us, the US government, European Commission, with Japan government. Of course, we would like to coordinate and work with India government, with 4 countries, 4 governments, and collaborate to make our framework, our resolution to maintain to governance is, I think, will happen for the world. And of course, very challenge with another government. They don't respect our values, our standards, but I think citizens and people will see what is good, what is advantage as a happy future for the world, for the human being. They will do, they will follow. So very important role for 4 key pillars. And we also try to connect and discuss with religion and as a Vatican. And also we try to do with international organization, and also with civic society, civic organizations. So in overview, we have to do faster and more helpful and efficient because policy regulation very slow and very complicated to consensus between government, between nations. So but our role at global enlightenment and global alliance for digital governance, we coordinate resource, and also with the list you will found it today. we will do better and faster. We need faster. The Thai is a very, very much need to action now. And we have community, global enlightenment community, as I talked with you already, introduced already and announced already, and start to do already, and follow and contribute for this mission. And we announced a statement of global enlightenment community from word to action, the urgency for government action. This very important statement we introduced and present by former Prime Minister of Bosnia-Herzegovina, Zlatko Lagumzita, as the Harvard Faculty Club. And this is the call for action. And now, what the action, what we can do. And today, I'm very delighted and respect to see we will announce global internet governance, digital empowerment, and security alliance. That is stand for GLIDES, GLIDES. So for C20, and with India is the host country for G20 this year, I think this is a very important and significant initiative. And Boston Global Forum fully support and involve as charter member. And we will try our best to work together. And what thing we can do? So, as I talk with you, now is the time for action. And how we can make our impact, our mission, our goals happen. We need, that is, resource and collaboration, and of course, we need make them to become powerful, become power. So what is about power? We see some government in the larger country, we cannot balance check, and they don't have mechanism to balance check power of that government. They use a big population, huge market to become power. Their power based on people, their population of people, and very also many years is the poor people. So how we can do? Now with connection from internet, online, and data economy, we can make new alliance, new model, and as each citizen became an innovator. And by that way, we will make new market, and market with big population from India, from the US, from Japan, from Europe, and also to ASEAN country, to Australia, Canada, South Korea, Brazil, and many G20 countries also. We make very important market, but we need consolidate, we need coordinate resource and market to make our power. We need win in tech economy, data economy, AI economy. This is that will decide future of the world. future of humanity, future of our citizen, and for every citizen from India, first from India, can have deserved role, good life, and good voice by education. Yes, by that way, college New Orleans, I think, play very crucial and historical mission for this. And Boston Global Forum can, and of course, we respect and do very much with our partners, our people, as we have changed to discuss from last month already. And this time, I think historical time for new organization, new alliance, and together with Global Alliance for Digital Governance from Boston, from the US, from our community, Global Enlightenment community. We try our best and contribute for that with our concept of the standards of framework. Also, is a social contract for the IH. The world need to compete based on the values and standards for humanity, not by only profit. We can see only profit companies compromise with some government, do bad thing for people, and companies can abuse data, abuse our information resource to make new dictator. Very bad for the world future. And so this new alliance will start to write new chapter, new historical chapter for humanity from new concept that is the global enlightenment economy, data economy. Each citizen became innovator with new platform. I saw and discussed with list already that is the great ideas, great strategy. And we are very happy to work together and lead a tie to action. And I saw many conferences, many seminars, workshops around the world. And today we from India, and I hope we not only discuss and we think, and also we need action. And from my heart and from our Boston Global Forum leaders, we are very honored to work with them, with you, and with our partners in India, with our dear friends. I have great friends, India friends, and also respect with Indian culture for a long time. And I hope and I believe India will play very, very deserved and significant role in new economy, in global enlightenment mountain, and for future together with the US, Japan, Europe, and our alliance to make the world better. Thank you so much for your invitation with me, and we look forward work and action with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tuan. I just wanted to check if anybody had a question.
Yes.
What stands in the way of translating the results of these multiple conferences into concrete actions? And why is there a delay in the government action?
Yes, government always very bureaucracy, hierarchy, and step by step, of course, they will lay the action. But exciting, that is we from 26 April of April, we announced a framework for global governance for AI. After 1 week, White House, President Joe Biden announced a policy and strategy for that. So that means we impact to government, and now we need to do faster. And if we all together, yes, from Amrita University and from our organization, our new alliance together, I think we push government. So that means why we call that we need to dialogue with government very much. We have dialogue with Minister of Japan government already, and we have chance to discuss with the President of European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen already. So we believe and trust if India join and we do together, I think it will very much faster.
Thank you.
Hello, sir. Thank you very much for taking time with us today. My question is, where do you think we should prioritize our efforts in order to achieve this vision? There's lots of different things that have to be done, but some I think are probably more urgent than others. So if you had to pick 2 things for action that we should start to do now, what would you tell us to do?
Thank you. Wonderful question. I have 2 ideas. The first, very urgent, that is we need regulation. And we have framework already. We have concept already. Now we need to react and work with government. Government need to react, and that's the first priority. So in framework, we announced 26th of April on, so that is the short-term need to dialogue. And this is the first priority, push government immediately and faster to do. And the second, I talked with you already, that is the global enlightenment economy. That means data economy and connect between centers, innovation center from universities. We named the global enlightenment mountain. So we do immediately with Silicon Valley, with Boston area, that is Massachusetts and New England area, and great innovation center here with Harvard, MIT, and also with India. I think India deserves very important role, and we respect achievement of India already. And now it's a time India connect with new model, new Silicon Valley, and also we connect with Japan, with Europe. So that is a 2 things we need to priority. When we have a network, people, and have good platform to innovation with new economy and data economy, and also with our concept, our framework for governance, but make good thing, I think we will have great future. So that 2 things we need to do. That. Thank you for I like the question very much.
Thank you very much. You have a question?
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Michavais from Ministry of Finance, Israel. What do you think will be the benefit from AI in the near future, on the next 3 years?
Next 3 years or next, I would like to hear the question. That is the for benefit of AI in future, and
but on the near future, on the next 3 years.
Near future. Yeah. You think already. For example, ChatGPT. ChatGPT, you can see, is one of the very simple example for AI. So very fast. You have good assistant. Exactly, you have very good assistant. And also I use ChatGPT as my assistant. You can call your assistant anytime. You can do anytime. It you do with the assistant people at personal difficult for them at night. You can call them, but with ChatGPT you can call and ask them do for you anytime, and faster. Of course, I think around as compared with assistant, personal assistant, you can see that as people, ChatGPT about 70%, but that's very good for us already. And any assistant you cannot see that is there. You agree and you approve everything they support for you. So I think AI continue very good for us and came everywhere already. But in the near future, I hope, and not only to in the life, but very important for the world, is AI can improve and make our new democracy, new political system better, and we can improve a new and improve democracy today. And as populism, that is that you can see leaders, they lie people by nice word, but do nothing or do bad things. So with AI, we can help that choose the right leaders, and our citizen can smarter to choose, can smarter to vote, and can directly to involve political decision, policy decision very much. I think that is for near future. We work very much for government, with government, and encourage companies. And this is one of project from Global Enlightenment Mountain, New Silicon Valley, to encourage, do, and we support for that. And I think that is the dream we would like to do for near future. Not only application, you can see application very popular and came everywhere already. So that is my answer. You is improve democracy and make new political system and very good and better for human being. Yeah.
Thank you for your comments just now. I want to follow up on that. Well, a lot of your talk about regulation is to regulate against harm and try to move towards greater equity. How do we regulate so that AI steers itself and its uses towards our higher human development, towards teaching and encompassing higher values?
Thank you. I'm very happy and delighted to say with you, education is a very good field to apply AI and make our education better. Of course, have a bad thing to say, but I don't talk about bad thing. We need to manage and governance that. But for good side, good thing, we can. I think that is they change the world, change education very much. And Boston Global Forum and AI Society, we have model AIWS University to propose new higher education. And at Harvard, MIT here, and Stanford in Silicon Valley, our college discussed very much about it and try to apply that. And I think most important, that is the higher education with AI support, AI assistant will bring equality of opportunity in education for our people in remote area. As India, I think India people very good advantage to receive great things from new education with assistance from AI, and Africa also. I think education, I talk with you, education is very important and fundamental to make the age of global enlightenment as the United Nations Centennial Initiative to build AI society. So education, we have many ideas, many topics, many articles, many seminars about that, and we can discuss detail in the future. Please contact with me. We will share with you. And why not? The list that the new alliance will apply new model, a new concept, and make a platform for education, because we can attract the grassroots civic societies. By that way, we support and help our citizens, our people. By that way, we make our community and our power. That is, I think, this is the advantage for the list and Global Alliance for Digital Governance and BGF do together, as I addressed already.
Hello, thank you very much for that discussion. I think I'd come back to the first question and what you shared just now. I think with the pace at which these AI technologies are scaling, like in the past 5 months alone, we've seen so much happen. And as you shared, very rightly, like there's bureaucracy, there's slow-moving process. How do we keep up in terms of the governance part of it with these technologies? The second part to the question would be, do we govern it or not in the first place, or we let public participate in sorts of an open source forum where it is publicly governed, than like a set of people working on top of it, so that the bureaucracy gets eliminated in this process?
Thank you. The first part of question, that is government, how to improve bureaucracy. I think we do together, we can help. That is we have model AI government, that concept for government with AI, and will better and faster decision making. So we propose a model, and as I talked about Global Enlightenment Mountain, we increase this project and co-investors and people, investors not only by finance, but also our resource, our engineer, our IT engineer and technical people around the world can join together. They contribute a pack, and we can coordinate to make this resource together to make model and a proposal. And this case, we not only dialogue with government by concept, we bring model, real model, and a practical model with platform for them to use and try. And by that way, they will make policy faster, because they, in bureaucracy system, they collect data, they report, they discuss many steps to make policy, and they also have to survey. So why not this high? We should not wait only government. We can involve to this process of government to make policy, make regulation. So from us, so I think this is a very exciting question, that we have solution, we have ideas to do that, and now is the time for we collaborate to do. And you can connect with me, and we can discuss, and you and our college and your college, your people, your friends can join with us in this project. It's an open project. All this is open project for all people. All that is the equality of opportunity for all people can join, can contribute to do. And by that way, we will make our impact with government. And the second, exactly, please repeat again. I don't understand about your question as the second part. Yeah, please repeat again. I will discuss with you.
My second part, the second part of the question was, do we need to have like a centralized governance system at all? Or can we introduce like an open source sorts of solutions wherein the public participates in governing these AI systems so that it reduces the pain or the effort on the bureaucracy in this entire process?
Oh, that is great ideas. And I talked with you in my this answer already. That you encourage, and if you have resource and you have a group to do and have open source, or you willing to do that, we have project and increase for that. So sure, we need to do, and that is the open source, open project. I talked already. That means I answered your question already. Thank you. That is, and I hope to connect with you. Could you introduce yourself? And I would love to work with you later.
Absolutely. My introduction is I'm a social entrepreneur. I leverage generative AI systems for education, exactly the point that you discussed previously. So we use AI systems for teaching at the grassroots, use on WhatsApp or SMS or other systems.
Wonderful. I think we look forward to work with you, and Global Enlightenment Mountain will support and work with you. Very, very welcome to work with you. We will discuss later after conference. Yeah, wonderful work now.
Tuan, I don't know if you have time for just one last question. We might have one last question in the room. Is that okay?
Yes, any question more? I'm very dedicated for you and our college here, yeah, in India. And I hope I will have chance to meet in person soon, yeah, with your country.
I come from a legal background. I'm a lawyer. I concentrate in ICT laws. So my thoughts on AI, on what we read these days with regard to, of course, the positive aspects, sir, you have highlighted. With assistance of AI, we can achieve a lot. But on the flip side, the aspects of AI to be regulated. And before that, before the regulations come in, there is, I think, a global cry as to recognizing AI as an entity.
Yes.
Could you just give us your views on that? So once we recognize AI as an entity, for example, if AI creates something new, can it patent it? So we have very diverse views in different countries at the moment. So recognition of AI as an entity, could you just let us know your views on that? Thank you.
Yes, I think when white government react, and we can do, and we need to do, and that is my ideas. Our work, our society, our world, not from government, from every people. Also, every people sit in this room today, decide. We dedicated, we decide. Yes, that is in Boston, and we always think about that. And that is the reason why Boston Global Forum very pioneer and dedicated with the AI government, AI governance, and AI policy that we propose. And now you can see it happened very much. So I fully agree with you that we don't wait government. We propose a resolution for government. We submit to government. And why not government do also to invite experts to draft, and also they invite the that is they make a seminar, they survey to public opinion. We want to faster. We can propose and we can do. And this is work for alliance, new alliance at least, and a global alliance for digital governance. We can do together. And if you like, you can join and we can discuss and propose. This is a very exciting topic because in law and IP also, in AI, how we can protect IP, very important issue. And we have chance to discuss with distinguished professor of Harvard Law School and Stanford, and also with Silicon Valley lawyers to try to make some concepts. Of course, law regulation will make the time, but as I talked with you, we need to do very fast. And AI, digital age, we need faster, 3 times than traditional. And in 2021 September, Boston Global Forum and Club de Madrid, we collaborate to announce AI International Accord concept and framework. And we call that after 5 years, 2026, the world need to have AI International Accord. At that time, many speakers and participants talk with me, too fast, need 10 years. And I told no, this time we need faster. And to faster, all our people can join. The world today very different. We alliance, we collaborate anytime, any place, any country, and increase an equality of opportunity for every people can contribute. So I talk again that the role of Global Alliance for Digital Governance and new alliance, we will launch this time, this event, very important mission and role, and we can do that. So I fully agree with you that we can do before government decide. And why not? We can support and help government make it, not only government make it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Tuan, thank you so much. We're very, very honored to have you with us, and we really, really appreciate your speech today, your thoughts, and also I think we're very much in agreement that this is moving fast and we need to work together to get towards action. And we all agree that it is really going to be all of us in the room that are going to make the changes, representing, the civil society as a whole and representing the people. So we come up with some collective thoughts to move all of this forward into action quickly. So I'd just like to ask everyone to appreciate Tuan for his time today. Thank you very much, Tuan.
Thank you so much, Alice and Richard, and thank you, Professor Achutan, and thank for organizer and our people. From my heart, thank you.
Thank you. And we'll be in touch. We'll continue collaborating. So thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you. Have great event, great conference. I wish we have great successful conference. And as I talked, we will excellent conference and start for historical chapter. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Alison.